The first 2 months of the regular season down. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins ready to run the controls for the Washington offense.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
To number 82.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. From the gun, it's Haskins. Quickly to Thielen here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. They'll run on first down. Gibson.
Antonio Gibson.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At their
on 2nd down now. It's Carson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Washington.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run it with Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2nd down. Haskins.
At the 39-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
That's good.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first down, 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
on 2nd down, it's Carson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
The 4-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Haskins on 3rd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
7. Rams, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bear standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, first down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 catches, 93 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Throwing on 3rd, gone. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Michael Brockers in on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The throw by Haskins complete to McLaurin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop 33 yards.
10 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins.
4-yard line.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down. Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Goff. Off to Geis on the screen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Goff throwing complete to Kupp, and they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. On the draw, they go to Geis. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Geis, the ball carrier.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd.
Going underneath here, the tight end DeValve.
Goff's pass. Complete to Seth DeValve. An 8-yard pickup. And a Rams 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Goff's.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the 17-yard line.
That's taken in by Henderson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
At the 9.
To the air again, Goff. This will be caught at about the 6. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Brings up to throw on 3rd down. Haskins.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense. A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with a
passes he caught. You know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, He's not through yet.
3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll hand it down to Geis. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
26-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Geis fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run with Geis. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one is right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now Haskins on 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Then he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Washington.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Dustin Hopkins for the Washington field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we have reached halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Rams 6.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. On 1st and 10, Goff going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. They run for it with Carson. Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So here is Washington now to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will get the lead up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Josh Reynolds.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The 25-yard line.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Receiver the ball carrier.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun. Goff. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
5-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now it's Carson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 30.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll make it 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's 1st down Washington. Haskins finding McLaurin.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Haskins. He'll check that down to Carson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Haskins, a quick throw into the hands of McLaurin. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Haskins going to throw again. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Haskins back to the air. And Jones has it over the middle. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10 yards.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
At the Rams' 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Haskins. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Washington.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Again, it's Haskins. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be back.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Second and 9.
From the gun, here's Goff. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 26 yards. And a Rams first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Goff's throw here finds Woods. The ball comes out, and it's Washington that scoops it up.
Complete.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here first and 10 at their own 42. He gives it off to Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is Carson. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 40.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Chris Carson on the carry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. From the gun on third down, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 26 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Goss pass.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 yards.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They got a man. It's Woods. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for Seth.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it.
Goss pass.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of
A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. Goff throwing again.
Fired that one in there.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Matthew Ioannidis. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. The throw over the middle taken in. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 17. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On first down, it's Carson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Darren Lee on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. They're quickly to Thielen here.
Adam Thielen. That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, here's Love. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Love again. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Ram 16. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Rams 16-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
On 2nd down, Love. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
It's now 3rd and 13.
So a